What's up, guys? That really goes Kai here, and we are back playing Warframe. So, we're gonna play as Banshee today, and we'll talk a little bit about Banshee because obviously Banshee Prime up and coming, ready for all the wonderful Banshee players out there, however few they may be. But let's take a look at this Banshee real quick. I think this coloration and this theme is super cool. Problem is, I don't like Banshee. I don't like Banshee. I am curious because I want to like Banshee, especially with Banshee Prime coming out. I don't even have Valkyrie Prime. Why am I even going to bother with Banshee? Anyways, when I get around to getting Banshee and I decide to utilize Banshee Prime, then I want to know how should I build Banshee Prime up. I feel like you could go quite a few different options, different routes. I know that her sonic boom is with the augment, and it's what is it, armor mitigation, so she's gonna lower enemy armor using that. That could be potentially good because I know Sonic Boom is a pretty decent attack. I mean, it was what a lot of people would increase her range for, and it would do some good knockdowns. I mean, come on, look at that, knocking everybody to the ground. Should I focus on a armor mitigation build where she uses her Sonic Boom? Should I go with her Soundquake, because I know it's a thing where you select Banshee and you get like maxed range or strength, and you basically walk into a room and you just Soundquake the crap out of everything. And by doing so, you basically just destroy everybody. Is that useful? I forgot exactly what the augment for Soundquake is, but I remember it being something that I considered for sure. I remember being like, that might be a good way to create a damage-dealing Banshee. So is that the way to go? I know people run Banshee as a stealth build with her silence. Is that something I should do? Because I think that's a melee damage increase or a finisher increase. That might be pretty fun. Problem is, I only really enjoy stealth-based frames when they are like an Ashe or a Loki that has the ability to conceal themselves to some degree and then relocate. I don't know. That's just me. That's the kind of stealth builds that I enjoy. And then there's also, what is the last ability? Oh, the Resonance. She could also be a very, very good, from what I hear, she could be a very, very good frame to run like a sniper rifle, like this one, and run like a Resonance build. So every enemy, you know, well, I mean, it's not gonna do anything on these guys, but I'll use Resonance here in just a little bit and kind of show you what I mean. But if I set all the enemies up with weak spots and I run a really good weapon, then I could do some insane amounts of damage as Banshee. And you think that's the way to go as a Banshee player? I'm really curious. I really would like to hear what you guys think about how to build Banshee, how to properly. I mean, there's not one proper build. Let's toast these guys with Soundquake, but I know there's more than one good build for Banshee, and I'm just wondering, what do you guys use, and what mods do you use to make make that that play style viable, because to be honest, I have no idea which way I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't think I'm gonna do this the stealth-based frame. I know it's very possible to run the Soundquake build. I think I'll end up running a Resonance build, but I really am curious, you know, what you guys think I should do. Let me know if you have, you know, any information on like can you run Banshee in Resonance and still do an insane amount of damage, or can you run Banshee as a Soundquake, and can you do a great amount of damage while still being survivable? That's my worry, is creating too much when it comes to. Let me get up here in case you guys don't know this little secret, but in case, you know, if it is possible to run a survivable Soundquake Banshee, maybe I'll do that. Or can I use a combination of her Sonic Boom with another ability, so that I can not only strip them of their armor, but then maybe run a Resonance build as well as that, so I have high damage output on enemies with stripped armor? Is that a good way to do it? I truly am really really curious, because like I said, I want to build a good Banshee. I want to make Banshee more, I don't want to say prevalent, but I want to play Banshee more often. I want to play her every once in a while. I want to make some good use out of her, if possible. And let me do the Resonance like I was talking about, and let's go after. Wasn't that the weak point? Was that the weak point that I was looking for? Where's this weak point? Is there not one? I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe it's it might be my energy color, which is messing that up. That's possible. Boop. Boom. You're dead. Because the augment for the Resonance, if you kill an enemy, while Resonance is active, it creates another pulse of resonance for the remainder of the duration that is still active on Resonance. Speaking of, do you guys, or not speaking of, I mean, this is kind of a totally off-topic thing, but do you guys remember how difficult it was in the old parkour system to get up here? And now you literally, from down here, can just look up and bullet jump up there? It's pretty wonderful. Pretty wonderful. The game has changed quite a bit since they added a lot of these locations and different rooms and stuff, so just kind of cool. Maybe some of you guys have been around long enough to remember all that, but anywho, we're only about halfway through the mission, but doing good so far. No deaths from what I remember. I don't think I've been killed. Oh, hi. Boom. But yeah, let me know what your Banshee builds are, or maybe do you know of someone, you know, in the YouTube realm that has a really good Banshee build? I'm interested in finding out. I'll look them up. If you have someone that has a good Banshee build, you want to let me know who that is, I'll look them up, and if I do a Banshee build video, I will give them credit for sure on that build. But yeah, I'm running the Taxon as well. I kind of just threw it on there just for the sake of leveling it up, and it's actually been keeping me fairly overshield, and I'm liking that. I am liking that for sure. Can I take you down? There we good. Okay, let's see. Boop. And boop. Knock all you guys down. Focus on these guys real quick. Kill you. Oh yeah, I guess we could kind of get into loadout real quick. So this is my Banshee. There are many like it, but this one is mine. She runs the Lanka, which is a really, really good weapon. Now, granted, I don't have any forma or anything into it, but I've seen gameplay with the Lanka, and I've seen it put out some really crazy high damage numbers. So I'm excited to get it leveled up and maybe even continue to use it with Resonance. I don't know. I'm not too sure how I wanna continue to run this Banshee. Probably gonna keep it the same. No changes, but I am also running the Detron. I do have a Mara Detron. I need to just basically rank this one up, and my Mara Detron is currently on my Tenojin Volt that I have, and yeah. So I guess I just, like I said, I'm just basically leveling this up for mastery rank. But anywho, blow. Kill you? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, the Detron really isn't doing it for me. I'll be honest, the Mara Detron's a little bit better, but the Detron in general is, it's not the most wonderful thing in the world. I think there is a specific augment that is tied to the Detron, and I think, from what I remember, the description is enemies explode when killed with the Detron, which might be interesting. Maybe you guys know a little bit about that. Is the Mara Detron worth it? Is the Detron? I mean, Detron. Who cares? Because I have my hands on the Mara Detron, is it really worth it? Is it worth using? And is that mod worth using? I don't. Actually, I think I do have it. Now that I think about it, I think I have it. Can't say for sure. I'm pretty sure it's not on right now on my Detron, but I think I have it. But and then lastly is the melee weapon, which is the Sero, which I don't think is all that bad of a weapon, but it's definitely not all that great. It has its uses with its innate electricity, but with that said, I'm not the kind of person that likes. There's a couple of them that I think are okay in the game, but I'm not one of the kind of person that likes a status only based weapon. It kind of bugs me. I really like being able to have like puncture, slash, and whatever. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me that you can have a staff weapon that you basically swing at the enemy like a hammer, but for whatever reason there's no impact damage. It'd be like punching someone with a taser, but the actual impact of the taser doesn't hurt you, only the electricity does. I don't know. That's the way I see it. I think he just gave me some more overshields. Wonderful. This Taxon's not all that bad. Now the damage, it can't do squat for damage, but the fact that it keeps my shield up is pretty wonderful. Can you not? Yeah, let me knock you down before you knock me down. How do you like them apples? Huh? Oh, wow. We're down to 7 enemies. Let's get her done. You're dead. Come on, you're dead. Boop, boop. Pop. Wow. Very cool. Down to 3. Boom. Oh, he's dead. This looks like it's got a pretty good ground slam, though. Oh, I was gonna ground slam. You guys see that? Boom! And finished. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know. Like I said, I am super curious how to build Banshee. Really? I have to wait on an elevator to get to the extraction point. Oh boy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am on the lookout for some good frames in the relay because I recently did the community fashion frame spotlight kind of thing, and I am actually going to be going. I already went to the relay earlier, and the relay was a little bit too populated, and then I went to another relay, and it wasn't populated enough for me to consider doing a video for like the community, you know, like I said, the community fashion frame. But I'm gonna actually try and go do that after this, and that video may go up the same day this video goes up, or maybe the day after. I'm going to be seeking out some more good fashion frames. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time. Hey, you're not really? Blow!